it's just 20% off. And then if you're not even Rouge, you're getting 15 and 10% off. So you mean to tell me you're gonna spend $100 just to get a little measly $10? That can't even buy you an all-star breakfast from Waffle House. I mean, technically it can if you don't leave a large tip, but you know what I'm saying. $10 off of a $100 purchase? Like, come on people, let's bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it all the way down. We're really not saving that much money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, and today we've got a little bit of a different video going on. Today I wanted to talk to you about tips that I have that I think could be helpful for you while you are preparing to shop this Sephora winter sale. So as we all know, the Sephora sale is quickly approaching. This sale kinds of puts us beauty lovers in a frenzy. I know for me, I know it's coming around every April and around every November. And I quickly start getting my list together and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all this stuff I wanna buy. And then I quickly get frustrated and like slightly down because I'm like, I can't even afford half of what's on my list. Like, I can't. But then I go into Sephora and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to save money so that I can buy as much as I can. Like, I know I can't afford it all, but let me try to get as much as I can. And in the past, I found myself like scrambling trying to find this extra money so that I can have enough money to shop this sale. And so recently I did a video talking about my little short-lived no-buy. I did a no-buy for the month of September, which was huge for me because I, prior to that, bought makeup literally every other day, whether it was from the drugstore or whether it was from Sephora. And it was a great experience for me because I learned that my habit of and how I was buying makeup was just really unhealthy. And during that month, I really took some time to really watch other people who were either on a no-buy or they were just really focused on consumerism and just why are we buying the same thing over and over again just because a different brand launched it. So entering this sale, I started with the same frenzy, like, oh my gosh, when is the sale starting? I want to have all this money. And then I just took a step back and was like, okay, Chelsea, let's think some things through. So point number one that I want to make, I am a Sephora Rouge member and I am able to save 20%. 20%. So that means if I spend $300, I am only saving $60. If I spend $100, I save how much? $20. $100, $20, sorry. $20. $20 is not even enough money to take me to Outback Steakhouse and get the meal that I like with a drink. That is $20 right there. So am I really saving a whole bunch of money? Honestly, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm saving, but I'm not saving enough money to really like, yes, let me take $500 and just go all out. Like, if you do the math and you really start processing it, it's like, I'm not really saving that much money. So with that being said, which goes into my next point, why am I buying all this stuff? So my next point is really take a look at what's on your wish list, what it is that you've been looking at, and evaluate, why do I want this? So I've been doing this lately. Like I said, I've been implementing these things into my life as of late because I'm like getting a little anxious about this sale because there's so many things that I want, and more than that, I feel like there's been so many launches and I can't get them all. So I've had to find a way to like process my feelings so that I don't look at myself and what I'm able to do in a negative light. So with all the things that have been coming out lately and with everything that's on my wish list, I am looking at my wish list and saying, okay, what do I technically already have? I'm asking myself, first of all, do I have these shades already? Secondly, am I going to get good use out of this product? Thirdly, why do I want it? Do I want it because everybody has it on Instagram, so I'm constantly seeing it? Is everybody raving about this on YouTube, so I'm constantly hearing it? Or do I genuinely want this palette? Meaning that if no one ever talked about it and I went into the store, I would still want this. And when I think through makeup items like that, I honestly talk myself out of a lot of stuff. Like, prime example, I went into Ulta last week and I was looking at the what is it? It's the ColourPop whatever palette. So it's exclusive to Ulta. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's here in Ulta. So first of all, I was like, oh my gosh, it's here, I want it, right? Because, you know, it's here. Then, you know, with ColourPop, their palettes are more affordable. And I had a coupon and I was like, ooh, I can save and I can get this. And I swatched it and I just was like, this is nice, but I have this. I picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. And then I finally was like, you know what, Chelsea, if I already have this, if you're not even really impressed with the swatches, like they weren't bad, they were gorgeous, but I already have shades like that, why am I buying this? And when I thought through it, I said, I'm buying this because I keep seeing it on my Instagram page. I see other people who post this palette, they get a lot of likes. I want to generate traffic to my page. And really when it came down to it, I was purchasing it for a picture on Instagram. And when I really realized that that was why I wanted it, I was like, yep, I'm gonna put you back and save my coins for something that I really want. So that's my next point. Really evaluate why you want the product. My third tip as to how you can save money during this sale is go into the store if you can and try the products out. That has helped me so much because I will go into the store, I will try it out, and either I don't like it, it doesn't work for me, or I'm not impressed. And if I hit any of those points, then I leave it in the store. Money saved. $50 saved, $100 saved, right then and there, like going into the store and trying it out. Other thing for that point is, if you didn't know, Sephora will give you samples of any liquid product. I love foundations, you all know that. And when a foundation comes out, if it does come out in the Sephora store, that is the first thing that I do. I go in there, I say, can you give me a sample of this foundation? And then I take it home and I try it for a few days. If you can get a sample of a product, try it. I've gotten samples of foundations. Some Sephoras, depending on the person that you ask, I've gotten samples of powders, I've gotten samples of toners, they offer samples of fragrances. I mean, if you can get it and ask them, can I get a sample of this? If you ask them and they can give you a sample, especially because this Sephora sale is going on for some days, get a sample and try it. And then if you like it and you're like, yes, I want more of it, then you know it's a purchase that's worth your money. If you don't like it, leave it there. Don't let the pressure of social media make you feel like you have to get it. And then my fourth point is, there will be another sale. There will be another sale. This is not the end all be all of sales. Where can you find other sales from? I'll tell you. Number one, the actual brand. So like yesterday was October the 28th. Fenty Beauty was having their friends and family sale where you got 20% off their whole website. Or I know Sephora's gonna have another sale in April. I can get 20% off. Ulta, some of the same products in Sephora are at Ulta as well. Ulta just finished giving us 20% off. Actually, they are doing their same 20% off. Their 20% off ended, and then they sent me another coupon for another 20% off of their prestige brands and anything else in Ulta. So I know Ulta does their sales of sending coupons out much more often than Sephora does. So if I don't pick up a product now during this Sephora sale, that is also at Ulta, no fret, I'll probably be able to get that item at that same discount from Ulta with a better reward system not too much further from now. Also look at other retailers like Beautylish. So Beautylish, if you're not aware of them, they are an online beauty website. They have a lot of your high-end and luxury items, and then what I love about Beautylish is that they actually will let you break up your payments if it's $50 and over, so you can break your payments up into 2 parts, 3 parts, or 4 parts, depending on how much you spend. You don't have to get a credit check or anything like that, but it just allows you to make a purchase that maybe is a little bit larger and spread it out over the course of 2 to 4 months. So you've got all of these other retailers that you can purchase these products from, still get a good deal from, that is either just as the same or a little bit more than Sephora. Those are my tips for kind of saving money during this sale, kind of bringing the emotions down and really looking at this sale from a more realistic perspective. How much am I really saving? Is it really worth me buying it right now? Can I wait a little bit longer for an item? Do your best to try to make more smart choices with your money. So I hope that you found this video helpful and that I was able to kind of help you like process your feelings about this sale and things like that. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Like I said, leave in the comments down below your tips for saving money during this sale, or really during any sale. And let's get that conversation started, because I think we need to talk more about saving money and conserving our money versus just spending it all. There's way too much that's telling us to spend and not enough telling us to save. So those are my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye guys.